from FightHype, and this is Teofimo Lopez coming to you live. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a warm welcoming to Sean.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you.
I'll be conducting the interview today.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it, champ. Getting straight into it, man. You and your dad, you set a knockout within 5 rounds. How does that actually come to fruition October 17th?
Just hard work, man. Just a lot of hard work and determination, man. I'm very determined, and I'm just the type of fighter that, as long as you put the work in, and you truly believe in your abilities and everything, man, I think anything can happen. You know what I mean? And I just look at it, man, you can't really predict what round. One punch could definitely change a whole game plan. So I'm not expecting to knock this guy out in the 5th round. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to go along with what the pace is. And when I dissect them and continue to do those things, we'll see, we'll see from there.
Dissect them, because this may be the first time Lomachenko's facing a fighter with an IQ on his level, right? So you'll be figuring him out while he's figuring you out. You think that's the kind of thing?
Yeah, of course, man. I think a lot of people, I wouldn't say on his level, but you know what I mean? I always look at myself higher than that, but that's just the kind of character, the kind of person I am. I carry myself very, I believe in myself, man. And that's why we're here today, man. Having the chances of becoming undisputed world champion, the first Latino to do it in this era, in the top 4 guys that have done it right now, that have been undisputed. I'll be one of those guys, number 5. So I'm very pleased with that. And at 23 years of age, sky's the limit, man. And I'm blessed and I'm thankful for this opportunity.
What do you make of his prediction and that he thinks he could make Senior throw in the towel? That's what he feels will happen October 17. What do you make of that, Teofimo?
That his whole intentions, I guess, my father really gets to him, gets under his skin. That's good. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy the fact that, he kind of is frustrated, in some way. I don't think that Loma has ever gotten this much disrespect, from any fighter. I don't give a shit about him. So it's like, who cares? You can say whatever you want. I can say I'm going to knock you out. You can say that you're going to make me quit. We find out October 17th. That's all that matters. May the best man win. But overall, man, it's going to be bad intentions. I don't like you. I don't like you. That's just what it comes to. And that's why everybody's so intrigued to watch this fight.
You think that you've given him more motivation than ever for this fight, or that your dad's talk, you just touched on it, or that your dad's talk is making him doubt himself? Or do you think it's fired him up?
Honestly, man, I think that he knows within himself as well that I'm just not the type of fighter that I'm just going to talk my shit and just talk it just because. Everything I do, everything we talk about, I do my father may do more of the talking, of course. There's times where, shoot, if I was fighting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he'd probably be thinking that I win too. There's just things that, my father sometimes puts me in, but I know how to, I'm always going to back him up on that end as my coach, as my coach, and as a true believer that he feels within me, and as confident I am with my skills and everything and my talent. Honestly, with my gift, I know that I could do anything, man. As long as I have God by my side, anything's possible.
Or as your dad would put it, yo, my son will beat Sugar Ray Robinson. It don't matter.
Oh, shoot. Hey, that was good, man. That's good. It sounds like him. That's just who he is, man. That's his character. My character is the type where, he may talk a lot, and I'm the type, man, I do the talking here as well. I may speak, I may be very outspoken, but at the same time, I do only I can, you know what I mean? My father can't fight for me. My coaches can't fight for me. My nutritionist team, nobody can fight for me but myself. So I know that I'm capable of doing all these things.
Why do you feel that, and I'm sure you agree with Pops on this one, why do you stylistically, why is it the perfect matchup, his style and your matchup, in your favor?
Honestly, man, if you look at it, it's just everybody talks about, like, one, we don't respect him. Every fighter that he has faced, the main guy that I was just like, holy shoot, which was Anthony Corolla, that man was in fear the whole time before that fight. Everybody that he has faced, they already believe the hype train, or they all believe in that, and everybody gets them shook. I'm the type of fighter that I don't get shook. You could say that this guy has he's like a man of steel. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, I'm the type of fighter, man. I don't respect no man when I'm in that ring. You know what I mean? That man is there to take my bread and butter. You know, I got a family to raise. I got people to take care of. You know what I mean? I'm a dog, man. I'm a fight. I'm gonna fight my life. You know, this is what I love to do. Hit me, shit. I'm gonna take one and hit you one. You know, my wife may not agree with me on that, but you know, I just don't care. At that moment, I don't care.
That's probably what it'll take to beat this guy. Punch. You can't just wait for
Man,
him
there's
to
many
finish and
things.
come back.
Nah, there's many things, man, that we are able to do and cap off of. You know, I'm not a stupid fighter. I'm not someone that just goes in there and throws punches and expect to get lucky. Nah, everything I do is just accurate and it's all pinpointed. I'm not the type of fighter just to throw shots. I really place my punches.
You feel like Lomachenko can fight going backwards?
No, absolutely not. He don't know how to fight backwards. He don't. And since everybody's saying that he's the greatest fighter of all time, whatever it is, but shit, you need to learn how to fight all attributes, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody even knows that I know how to fight backwards. People don't know that in the amateurs, I was just a straight boxer before all that. Everybody sees me now coming forward, looking like a brawler, whatever you want to say. Think that I throw lucky punches and stuff, man. But if you can't take my shot, I'm gonna take advantage of that, and I'm gonna press on you with it. You know what I mean? I'm not. But I can't wait, man. October 17th is when I really get to show everybody what I'm all about.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you really a counterpuncher, right? And
I'm smart. I'm very smart. I'm very smart. And but the thing is that you guys people only have noticed Teofimo throughout a few fights of mine, or the ones that have seen me since I started. It's been 3 years. You know what I mean? People have seen Lomachenko throughout like 7, 8 years already. Everybody has seen this man at his peak. I'm not even at my peak yet. And that's the thing that I'm very happy about is the fact that I'm doing all these things, and the way I'm doing them, you know, what's going to happen when I am in my prime. You know what I mean? It's going to be scary. Definitely going to be scary.
How do you, on October 17th, though, how do you take advantage of the fact that he's a slow starter?
You know, I do definitely, you know, I'm the type of fighter, man. I think of it as I'm just hungry, man. Whatever comes that way, I'm just going to take advantage of. You know, I'm not going to sleep on this guy. I don't underestimate no man that I face. You know, even if they call them opponents, you know, never face, you got to understand that everybody's hungry to win. So everybody got that hunger. So I'm not going to underestimate Lomachenko and what his abilities are, you know, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to trust myself, trust what I could do. And, man, slow starter or not, we're gonna have a fight.
And Teofimo, man, how do you beat this? What happens if Lomachenko can take the power? You land your best shot more than once, and he can take it. And it's in.
If that comes about, then there's another plan we got. I'm not the type of fighter, like, I don't hold off of, oh, I'm just going to hit this guy hard. And no, man, there's going to be a point in time in everybody's career, in everybody's lifetime, that there's someone that is either stronger than you or smarter than you. Well, I want to say smarter than me, but you know what I mean? Faster than you or something like that. So you have to work off of those things. You know what I mean? There's always going to be somebody that may be even, if not hungrier than you. That's why you just got to always stay hungry. You always got to be disciplined. You know what I mean? And that's what separates you from that patch and that batch of all the fighters. I'm very thankful though. I'm very grateful. You know, and I give all glory to God. And I'm happy and I'm very content with the situation where I'm at now.
Because you know what I mean? He's one of these guys that he actually throws more punches as the fight goes on. So when you
has he lately?
I think in the Campbell fight, he got it. He about
He's desperate. He gotta make a statement. He desperate. Lomachenko knows that he's on his way out, bro. Nobody knows that, but I do. He knows he's on his way. Why would he go to 135? He need to cash out. He need to cash out. Come on, man. Y'all get fooled by what you see. Oh, he's just trying to become the undisputed world champion and stuff like that. Nah, man, that's all fugazi. That's all of fugazi and shit. Like, you know, fucking.
You think that's why he talks about 130 pounds still and going back down?
Of course, because in case it don't work, he still got a plan B. he could go back. You know, he made about anywhere from 4 to 6 million with Luke Campbell out there in the UK, and that's because he went to the UK. You know what I mean, man? Like, man, you guys all believe that. You do. You guys fall into it, and it's like an illusion for you guys. Guy does all these juggling and everything, and that's an illusion for everyone. I don't fall into that. You gotta look at the facts. Look at why is this guy going to 135? This is not his weight class. But for what? What am I gonna tell you guys this, man? I'm just gonna do my thing October 17th, and then, you know, I'm clean my hands, and then we're gonna keep it rolling. I'm not looking at Lomachenko. I'm looking through him.
And Tio, man, do you have it in your mind for this fight? I might have to go to a dark ass place I haven't had to go as a professional. You know, cut eye, might have to get knocked down. Does that?
We've all seen that. This is a fight. This is a fight. Like, this is the thing. People don't know. Like, I broke my hand in the first round back in 2018, and it was a 10-round fight. I didn't panic. I just told my coach, I was like, hey, I think I broke my hand. And what my father say? My coach, he said, keep going. Don't. And no one even noticed that I had broke my hand. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a fight. Things like that is going to happen. I got cut. It's a fight. I'm not going to touch it and cry about it. This is a dog fight. If I get hurt, it's a fight. You're going to expect all that stuff. I'm not going to complain and bitch about it. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, like, boxing turned into a bitch sport. Like, what is going on? So what if somebody headbutts you? So what? If somebody headbutts me and they continue to do it intentionally, I'm going to hit you in the dick. Straight up. And we're going to fight dirty. That's just who I am. My mentality, I don't care. This is a fight.
Because
I'm a dog, man.
Because it seems like that's what some of the people in boxing are questioning. Like, they know your talent's there with Lomachenko, but they're like, what happens if Loma gets him to deep waters? You know what I mean?
And what happens if Teofimo takes him to deep waters? Like,
well, people would say he's been there. He's been to 12 rounds multiple times, and
I've been in 12 rounds or whatever it is. People, and it may not have been mentally where I wanted to be at, you know? And it wasn't even with the fighter, you know, just things outside of everything. But this ain't that Teofimo no more. It's a whole nother breed. Like LeBron says, man, built different. That's what it comes to. I'm built different. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But I'm the type, man, I guess I come from that other era. That era that was, you fight the best, you don't care what happens, and you're gonna fight until the fat lady sings.
You know, for you as a fighter, it's for all the belts. It's for the supremacy of the lightweight division. But what's this mean to you as a man, this fight, Teofimo?
Man, it just shows that no matter what comes my way, I'm gonna be like Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. You know what I mean? I'm going to be, yes, it's an achievement. It's something that I'm going to hold on to, but I want more. So I'm looking for more. And whatever comes that way, I'm going to be thankful and grateful for. I'm going to thank God because I couldn't have done this without him. You know, he gives me each and every day. If he gives me another day in this world, it's for a reason, and I'm going to take advantage of it, you know, in a well-being way. And it's, man, I'm just going to be at the same time a people's champion outside of the ring. You know, it's not about winning everything, and it's all about me. It's more than that. There's more to life than that. You know, what are you going to do for everyone else? You know, you just can't have all the fruits and labors and not share it around the world.
Does that mean also as a champion fighting the best once you do what you feel you're going to do on the 17th and get all the belts? Does that also mean fighting the Tank Davises, the Ryan Garcia, the Devin Haney's, those?
If they're willing to. I mean, see, I look at it like this, man. If they're willing to, then we could do it. You know what I mean? But right now, my main objective and my main priority is the person I got facing right now, October 17th, and that's Vasiliy Loamchenko. You know what I mean? And that's where it all comes to. Everything else can, if anybody wants to step up to that plate and face a true champion, and not say that they expect themselves to fight this other fighter in a couple years or so, then we make that fight happen.